Disclaimer: this video is about sexual assault and rape. It also contains spoilers for the series Banana Fish. If you are not comfortable with this, please click off the video. Hey everyone, I know that discussion is not what I tend to make, but I really felt like analyzing this. Banana Fish is an action-adventure anime that revolves mainly around gangs and drugs, though it touches on the topic of sexual assault and the effects it can have on a person. The main character, Lynx, is a victim of child sex trafficking. He was sold off to Papadino as a young child to learn how to kill. There, he was raped constantly by old men from ages 7 to 17 and used for child pornography. It happened constantly throughout his life, so he learned to suppress it. He had no time to heal from his trauma since he's a gang boss and hunted by lots of people, killing being his only way of survival. He said many times during the show that he's used to being touched. This happens all the time, I'm used to it mentality. He is not open about his trauma, which is completely expected, though he's suffering severely from PTSD. He would constantly wake up in the middle of the night, having nightmares about the times he's been raped. He flinches and pulls out a gun as someone suddenly touches him, which probably relates to being sexually touched. Then, in episode 19, he has a mental breakdown, finally letting out all of his emotions to his abuser, describing himself as a toilet to his sexual abusers. That was the breaking point for him. He couldn't hold on to all of his emotions anymore. Now, the question is, did the show represent this topic well? I'd say it did a good job in showing the trauma and how the victim suppresses it until they break. It did not show rape in a fetishizing way, like a lot of anime does. Instead, it showed his true hatred for these people and his PTSD that haunts him. That was refreshing to me, finally seeing an anime that brings sexual assault and rape to a realistic manner, instead of fetishizing it. It was also interesting how they showed a male in this situation, which I think was important, as we mostly see women being the victims in the media, so seeing a male character in this sort of trauma made it interesting. How all genders can be sexually assaulted, and anyone can do it to them. Let's move on to the ending. In the last episode, Ash gets stabbed by Lawa and dies in the library reading Edgy's letters to him over and over. Why is this important to mention though? Well, it's significant because Ash is a victim of sex trafficking, and seeing him die at the end of the anime can be very disheartening, since he never overcame his trauma and died, instead of living through his life as a survivor. Sending the message that if you lived a tough life, your life will never be happy again, which is not the greatest message. Though it did make sense that he died, considering everything that happened throughout the series. The director said that this show is never supposed to have a happy ending, and I guess it will stay that way. Alright, well, that's my thoughts on the topic. Feel free to share your opinions in the comments. See you in the next video.